Olá pessoas, aqui é a Gleice, tudo bem? Eu espero que sim. Estamos de volta com Final Fantasy XVI, do ponto onde nós havíamos parado. Vamos lá que eu estou ansiosa para continuar esse jogo maravilhoso. E vamos seguir aí, o horário tá uma porcaria. E deixa eu já pedir desculpa, né? Pela demora do vídeo, eu avisei vocês pela comunidade do YouTube que eu tava muito cansada, não consegui gravar. Então eu tô gravando agora e esse vídeo deve estar saindo amanhã pra vocês, que pra vocês é hoje, né? Mas enfim. Esse lugar aqui é bem legal, né? Ué, a Jill ficou lá embaixo? Eu não consigo não lembrar de Resident Evil quando eu falo o nome dela. Ah, deixa eu abrir aqui o mapa. Ixi, eu tô com drift no analógico nesse controle. Acho que eu vou voltar e vou pra ali. Na real, vamos aqui mesmo, vai. Eu quero ver se tem alguma coisa nova. Eu já devia ter visto isso antes de começar o vídeo, né, cabeçuda? Você é? Ninguém de interessante. É só um bardo. Aqui temos músicas novas. Ainda bem que trocou a música, porque eu não ia conseguir ficar escutando aquela música que tocou na morte do Cid. Ia me dar gatilho. Aqui. Pergunte sobre esconderijo.
The only drawback. Still.
Eu não entendi porque não tem áudio dela aqui. Pergunte sobre os últimos 5 anos.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
Eu não tô lendo porque eu tô com a voz meio zoada hoje. Aí qualquer momento eu posso ficar rouca.
You're our leader now, Clive.
Beleza, foram todos os diálogos. Deixa eu ver aqui.
If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it.
Acho que eu nunca vou comprar essas paradas dela. Nossa, esse treco aqui é muito caro. Elixir.
You'll not find a better price than that. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Você tem alguma coisa pra me falar?
You're back. You didn't happen to run out of potions while you're away, did you? We've a fine selection of tonics and tinctures.
Tchau pra você. O ferreiro tá aqui, né? Vamos lá, pergunte sobre os últimos 5 anos.
You've forgotten already? 'Cause I haven't.
Eu vou ler, vai. Porque não esqueci. Foi uma dor de cabeça enorme botar esse lugar em ordem, especialmente considerando a bagunça que estava. Se bem que não era nenhuma novidade pra gente, que montou o antigo esconderijo. Ainda assim, não significa que eu pretendo fazer de novo.
Things here ain't too bad.
Acho que as coisas não estão tão ruins. Tem um martelo decente, uma bigorna decente. E um aprendiz que sabe a diferença entre martelo e o pinto. Ok, ok, desculpa, YouTube. E a fornalha é razoável. E a fornalha é razoável, graças aos foles do vento Cid. Só os deuses sabem como eu manteria os carvões quentes o bastante aqui no brejo sem eles. Não com as porcarias dos cristais, com certeza. Não, duvido que você ache uma forja que nem essa em qualquer outro lugar dos Gêmeos. E eu me considero sortudo por trabalhar nela. Obrigado por continuar comigo. Se precisar de alguma coisa, é só gritar. Eu quero sim, deixa eu ver aqui. Aquela me pegou desprevenida, cara. Nunca esperava por isso. Tem uma espada aqui, só que eu não consigo fazer, né? Porque falta item. É a mesma, né? Eu não costumo olhar o nome, só fico olhando ali na direita. Tá, eu consigo reforçar. Nossa, não dá pra reforçar nada. Ok. Vamos lá então. Tem também a pedra de arete aqui, né? Deixa eu ver aqui rapidinho. Tá. É tranquilo de fazer. Não, só que tem esse daqui também, né? Caramba. Reprise de fase. Isso aqui eu quero ver o que vai ser. Dá pra ir por aqui? Dá sim. Deixa eu ver isso daqui. Muro das Memórias. Pra pegar colecionável, talvez, né? Ih, começou o culto. Espero que não fique na gravação, pelo amor de Deus. Vou ter que voltar. Esse aqui é o quarto do Clive, né? Eu queria saber onde é que tá o tiozinho dos livros, eu acho. Eu não lembro.
All operations are suspended.
There you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Ele já queimou a cara, né? Ele já tirou a tatuagem. Ele tá com uma barbinha mais... maior também, né? Mais maior não, né, Gleice? Pelo amor de Deus. E quando é que vai desbloquear esse quadro aqui da Hunt? Quero. Que merda, cara. Eu quero saber da Hunt.
I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Gente, tá muito barulho aqui.
Ah, my favorite pupil.
Veja a situação do reino, pergunte sobre Vivian. Vamos ver aqui.
One would think.
Era de se imaginar que meu papel já estivesse muito claro a essa altura. Ofereço a você, os seus companheiros, a luz guia do conhecimento de assuntos militares e políticos do passado e do presente, para que esta ilumine seu rumo. Pois é apenas através da compreensão do passado que alguém pode guiar seu destino a um futuro melhor. O seu papel, por outro lado, é garantir que eu continue munida de toda a informação que a gente puder juntar sobre as circunstâncias do reino, para que assim eu possa continuar avaliando os rumos das grandes nações e daquelas que as governam. Não faria sentido dominar a célebre 9 contos com a sua tutoria, só para desconsiderar meus conselhos de assessora. Ah, então é com ela que eu vou registrar as paradas? Ou não?
I admit.
Não vai ser mais o velho? Admito que quando vesti o capuz de professora e comecei a lecionar na Universidade de Canver, eu nem por um instante pensei que algum dia Sid, o fora da lei, estaria na minha lista de alunos. Mas também não imaginei que meus colegas educadores tramariam contra minha vida. E ambos sabemos como isso terminou. Já se passou um ano. É o tal perigo que corre uma mente muito inquisitiva, aquela inclinada a expor que os outros não medem esforços para garantir que permaneça encoberto. Se você e nosso amigo em comum não tivessem vindo a meu socorro, a minha curiosidade provavelmente teria sido fatal. Pera aí, gente, eu vou fazer uma pausa aqui porque tá muito barulho. Tá, bora lá. Eu li isso daqui? Eu vou ler de novo. Mas, em vez disso, eu fui salva e ainda por cima recebi uma nova perspectiva de vida como tutora pessoal de um bando de foras da lei. Uma comunidade bem mais respeitável do que qualquer uma do mundo acadêmico, eu posso garantir. Não sei se meu microfone estava gravando. Vamos ver aqui. Pergunte sobre o domínio É o quê? Cristalino.
My beloved homeland.
Minha amada terra natal, as encruzilhadas de Valisteia, onde basta andar pelas ruas para ouvir as notícias de todos os cantos distantes do reino. Seu cristal máter gera mais fragmentos que qualquer outro. Suas terras ainda hoje permanecem intocadas pela praga. É de fato um país abençoado.
Or at least it was.
Ou ao menos era. Até Sambrek resolver invadir e estabelecer uma nova capital santa sobre os litorais, até então neutros, das Orlas Gêmeas. Me dói ver que a terra que eu amava tão mudada. E dói ainda mais saber que eu não previa mudança. Eu sabia que o Imperador Silvestre tinha planos para o domínio. Mas abandonar Oriflame, o que era a sede do Sacro Império desde o seu surgimento, parecia uma atitude audaciosa demais para ele. Agora tem uma moto parada aqui na frente, é brincadeira, viu?
How may I help you today?
Deixa eu ver isso daqui. A situação do reino. Falando com Vivian na sala do mapa do esconderijo, Clive pode saber mais sobre a situação do reino e o que anda acontecendo em Valisteia, revisitar as lições anteriores da 9 contos e analisar o relacionamento dos indivíduos que o cercam. Pra que isso?
One must understand one's place in the world.
Mapa da situação do mundo. Aqui você pode ver em detalhes eventos do presente e do passado relevantes para a história de Clive, atualizados conforme você avança na missão principal. Use L1 e R1 para alternar entre momentos importantes da aventura de Clive. Só que isso aqui eu não vou querer ver não, né? Isso daqui é o quê? Pessoas. Aqui você pode ver em detalhes as relações entre os personagens de Final Fantasy XVI, atualizadas conforme você avança na missão principal. Use L1 e R1 para alternar entre momentos importantes da aventura de Clive. Voz interior. Uma nova funcionalidade está disponível ao apertar o touchpad, ao visualizar as pessoas na sala do mapa da Vivian. Voz interior fornece os vislumbres do que pensam Clive e as pessoas que ele encontrou em sua jornada. Após abrir o recurso, selecione um personagem com o touchpad para ouvir seus pensamentos mais íntimos. Deixa eu ver. Não tá acontecendo nada, eu tô apertando o touchpad aqui. Eu tô achando que é a mesma parada do velhinho, né? Só que tá mais organizado, né?
Very good.
É isso. Perdi maior tempo aqui. Ai, eu queria tanto gravar um dia sem barulho. Ia ser um sonho. Ah, o velhinho tá aqui.
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Sobre deuses e homens.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Muito diálogo.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Eu ainda tô com a sensação de que o cabelo dele tá maior.
Worthy of a letter.
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment's just...
Depois eu vou dar uma analisada com o modo foto. A mesa de leitura. Relatórios, cartas e outras mensagens destinadas ao Clive são deixadas na mesa de leitura. em seus aposentos. Novas mensagens são frequentes, então não deixe de passar na mesa de leitura sempre que estiver no esconderijo. Deixa eu ver essa daqui. Movimentação da República. O exército republicano marcha pelo Império nas Hordas Gêmeas e os Homens da Rocha... É isso? Eu não tô enxergando, cara. Foram convocados à linha de frente. Eu sinto que algo importante está para acontecer. Quando eu voltar, te deixarei a par de tudo. Gav.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Ai, finalmente posso me mexer. Estava lutando aqui pra não dormir. Sempre quando entra na cena eu fico lutando. Pera. Pra lá mesmo, né? Não, pra lá não. Pra lá não tem nada. Por favor, me diz que é o quadro da Hunt agora.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastport, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Apareceu secundária, né? Apareceu aqui só. Apertei o botão errado aqui. Tá, antes de eu ir pra lá, deixa eu ver essa secundária que apareceu. Ela tá lá embaixo.
Welcome back, Sid.
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, Assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest, that's for certain.
Tipo, aquilo sempre teve ali? Eu nunca vi? A parada é aqui pra baixo. Deixa eu tentar pular daqui.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth.
Get him! Yeah! Go to him! Over here!
Perdão se eu batatar aqui, mas acho que eu tô uns 4 dias sem jogar. 3 dias, sei lá. Item novo.
I can't imagine Obolus needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Ah, é o item da missão, né?
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh! Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Insígnia de força. Essa daqui ela dá mais do que o outro, né? Eu já tenho uma dessa, só que acho que é 8 ou 9, sei lá. Só ver se não apareceu mais alguma coisa, né? Fazer logo a missão principal.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Barulhinho.
Fucking Imperials. Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon. Let's get you. Still be nearby.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling? Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Deixa eu abrir o mapa aqui rapidinho. Tá.
Look. Up ahead.
É a Marta.
Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The Abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields? Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
It seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Esperando eles terminar de falar. Ai, gente, desculpa pelo barulho da moto. Seguir pela estrada aqui. Sempre que tem que ter, né? Sempre tem que ter alguém. Perdão, é cachorrinho aqui.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
Foi todo mundo massacrado?
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Over here! This one. Sick. Over here! Kill! Over here! This one!
Is that all of them?
I think so. I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Calma, deixa eu só ver aqui. Só pra ver se não ficou nada aqui dentro mesmo. Acho que é aqui dentro, né? Ai, desculpa pela moto, gente. Ixi.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sin's aid and tell her
This wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive? He's gone.
Nossa, a situação do pessoal aqui nesse jogo é, tipo, complicada, velho.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Arthur said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
A composição do grupo mudou? A Jill não vem então.
Fetch!
Eu acho que eu vou encerrar o vídeo por aqui, gente, que eu não sei se vai dar tempo de fazer essa missão no tempo que eu tenho sobrando aqui, belezinha? Muito obrigada a quem assistiu. Quem puder, por favor, tá deixando um like no vídeo, compartilhando e se inscrevendo no canal para estar me ajudando. Eu agradeço de coração. Um beijo e tchau, tchau!